Good morning, everybody. How are we? It's a full moon today. So we are now in Saturday, 4th of July 2020. And as always, on a Saturday and a Sunday, I'm going live at 9 o'clock in the morning. So let's see who's with me this morning, who's come to join me for my daily guidance live. Morning, Nicola. Lovely to see you. So I want to know, hi Carol, what are we all doing today? It's a full moon. It's a lunar eclipse for some parts of the world that are very fortunate. Full moon energies, good morning Joanne, are really, really strong. It's a time for shifting those negative energies out and bringing in some new. It's a time for manifestation. So, how are you going to conduct your full moon ritual? Oh, Katie, you missed you missed the evening. My reveal is there in the videos. Go back and watch it. Hi, Beverly. No real plans. Carol, you finding it hard to get it together this morning? Ooh. Shall I wake you all up? Use your bouncy self. I was really motivated this morning. The energies are absolutely brilliant. It's a full moon. It's a time for rejuvenation, refreshing, boosting those ideas. So I was hoping to go out and find somewhere quite high up to do a full moon manifestation for myself. However, weather's a bit... You saw the reveal, you missed the mark. What, yesterday morning? Oh, bless you. Can't remember what we said yesterday morning. It seems such a long time ago. So my full moon ritual today is going to be taking a full moon bath. Now, for those, I'm hoping everybody's... Thank you, Beverly. I'm really bouncing today. I've been bouncing since yesterday. Having a full moon bath is a way of recharging your energies, letting go, and just absorbing that power of the moon. And there is a process that you need to go through. It's not just a case of filling up that bathtub and jumping in. There is a process to go through. Good morning, Nicola. So the first thing you need to start doing when you do a full moon bath is cleanse that bath. Give it a really good clean. And if you can, don't use any harsh chemicals. Use something like tea tree oil or a citrus essential oil just to give that bath a nice cleanse, a nice clean. Declutter your bathroom. Refresh that energy. Open the windows. Just clean it. I know cleaning the bathroom is one of the most horriblest jobs, but trust me, to get the most out of your full moon bath ritual, it's essential that you do that. You're having your hair done today. Exciting, Katie. I have to wait for my hairdresser to come over from Portugal. Well, I don't have to wait, but she knows how I like my hair cutting. So cleanse that bath, clean it out. When you've cleaned it out with those essential oils, give it a good rinse with nice, clean hot water. Then set your bathroom up. Get yourself some candles. Get yourself some crystals. Have some nice music flowing in the background. And fill that bath up. Fill that bath up with the cleansing energy of water. You can put some essential oils in it if you want to. However, I want to say to you, have a salt bath. Put some Himalayan salts in there. So they might be infused with lavender oil or rosemary, whichever, but get some bath salts in there, because a full moon is an absolutely fantastic time to energize that salt within the bath, and it will also help cleanse and refresh yourself as well, and set those manifestations that you are ready for leading into. So fill your bath up, set that scene. You might have some incense in there, you've got candles glowing, you put a do not disturb sign on the door, you kick the cat and the dog out and said to everybody, just leave me, this is my time. Settle yourself in that water And when you're in there, I want you to just close your eyes and just expand your consciousness out into the water. How does the water feel on your skin? What smells are you getting? How does your body feel? And while you're laid there, almost in that meditative state, listening to the music, feeling the warmth of the candles glowing, totally relaxed in your being, in your subtle body, that energy that flows around you as well. And just think about what it is that you want to let go of. And as you think about those things that you want to let go of, allow them to just float away and release into the water. And then once you've let go, think about what you want to happen. Good morning, Rachel. What you want to come within this next lunar cycle. And again, focus on how that water feels. Allow that water to cleanse your body, cleanse your energy, cleanse your soul, and bring a renewed sense of enthusiasm, positivity, and moving forward. Stay in that bath for as long as you like. Have a really good relax, because remember, you put that do not disturb sign on that door, so hopefully nobody will come a knocking. And when you've finished, when the water's gone cold and you've refilled it several times, I want you to watch that water flow down the plug hole. And as it does, visualize everything that you've let go of, everything that you want to cut cords with, that you want to cut ties with. Imagine that just flowing away down the drain. Let it go, let it release. And as you dry yourself in that nice warm fluffy towel, still listening to your music, still with the candles, perhaps you place some crystals as well around your bath. Make sure the ones that don't dissolve in water, by the way. Just feel a sense of completeness. And then when the water has finally rinsed away, give the bath another rinse. Still with the music, still with the candles, still set with those intentions of a better cycle for you, this next lunar cycle. Give the bath a rinse. Make sure all that negativity, all those ties that you've cut in, all those things that you want to let go are truly rinsed away down the plug hole. And I want you to leave those candles there. Leave those candles there to burn themselves out. Take your crystals back, put them in your special place, but leave those candles there to burn their way down themselves. And then when you go to bed, just have a really nice, blissful sleep. And before you go to sleep, manifest your dreams again. And think about the things that you want to achieve and what it looks like when you do achieve them, what success looks like for you. And go to sleep on that. And then tomorrow morning, we're ready, we're into that full moon energy proper. So I hope for some of you, you'll be able to do that tonight. If you can't do it tonight, do it tomorrow night. We're still in that window of opportunity, but just have a really blissful, relaxing new moon, full moon bath. Why do I keep saying new moon? Okay. Thank you again to all of you that joined me on my reveal yesterday. I've got something else exciting hopefully coming up at the end of this week, well, next week, because we're not in Sunday yet, as well, to show you all. Okay, so shall we go for our card for today? I feel like this card is not just for today, but it's for the weekend as well. What have we got planned for the weekend? Tell me what you've all got planned for the weekend, because you may want to change them a little bit. So let's see what we got. We have, good morning Linda, you'll be watching the full moon later. Morning Hazel. So our card for today is the Page of Cups. And this card is telling us that we are motivated in a way that we need to express ourselves. You're working tonight, Michelle, bless you. Express our complex internal and external world, and at the moment everything's quite emotional. I also want to say, for some of us at the moment, where we're tending to daydream, and it's not very practical to daydream too long. What I want to say to you all is you need to express those emotions in a better way, and that could be picking something up that's creative for you and allowing yourself, your emotions, to be flowed into that creativeness. I also want to say, for some of you as well, you need to confront your limitations today. You need to see them face to face for what they truly are. For some of us, we've been struggling so hard over these past few months that we're finally hitting that brick wall, and we need to know that that's as far as we can go. More studying. Don't we all, Katie? I do it on a regular basis. But we need to look at our daily limitations, our daily life, those things that actually, yes, we can do, but we can't do them 100%. We need help from other people. We need somebody else who can take care of it for us. And there are people in our family circle that can do that. We're just very reluctant to let go and let somebody else take control of that. And it's today, I want you to sit back and reflect and think about how you can make your life easier just by allowing other people to take that little bit of control. This card does say, though, that we are optimistic in the fact that we think sometimes things will just work out by themselves without us having to do anything at all. It's not going to happen. We need to be more practical, and we actually need to get in touch with a bit of realism. It's almost like we need to wake up and smell the coffee instead of just, like Katie said, sitting there and procrastinating and hoping that it will happen without any effort. This card is saying, Spirit is saying, we need to put in that effort. I also want to say as well that right now we need to communicate with our environment, whether it's our work environment, our home environment, and communicate exactly what we think and what we feel. Otherwise, nobody is going to understand where we're coming from, and we will be misunderstood. And that's where confusion and conflict can arise. This card is definitely calling upon us to make a bridge with our internal world and our external world. So making that bridge of communication between ourselves and those around us, to be a little bit more in touch and a little bit more grounded with the world. So for some of you, going back to that creative side, may feel they can express themselves by drawing, by cooking. Just use that creativeness to bring, today at least, a little bit of balance. Make that time to do that. Make that time to enjoy that. You're welcome, Linda. For some of you as well, because it's the full moon, you may be drawn a little bit more into that mystic side of yourself, that spiritual side of yourself. This moon, I feel, particularly this month, is a powerful, strong one, and is going to lead us kicking and screaming right to the end of the month and bring whole new opportunities for us come August time. I want to say as well, going back to the daydreaming, Spirit are telling me that we can fall in love so easily with new things, new ideas, new projects. and often leave those more stable projects, those more stable ideas just burning, just simmering away on the back burner. And that's not getting us anywhere, because again, we're daydreaming. We're daydreaming about what could be. We're procrastinating, and we need to move. We need to stop that daydreaming and focus more on that physical, real side of things that we've already worked so hard to get going, and stop leaving it there simmering. We need to bring it back up to the boil. We need to bring it back to the surface. Today, I want you to be really careful about your emotions. Spirit are telling me that be careful with your choice of words. Be aware when your emotions are flipping and how you respond to people. I've already done that this morning. I've already responded quite short and quite curt, and it changes the atmosphere around you. Flip it back. Notice when you do it and apologise. I'm sorry, I didn't mean my words to come out that way. Just think about how your energy affects other people, because that energy then is reflected back. And we find it hard then to understand what the heck is actually blocking us, and it's our own selves. Today is a time of self-reflection, and Spirit are also saying it's a time for looking back and thinking about, why are we actually feeling the way we are feeling? What is it that's affecting us? At the moment, we're a little bit unfocused. We're finding it hard to deal with those jobs that we have to do, those tasks, those deadlines, those things that we keep putting on our to-do list that are high priority. We keep bumping them further and further down because we're putting in other things that are non-essential. So think back to your high priority list and work on that first. Go for the easy ones that you can easily achieve, and then work on the harder high priority ones. So that for today, my lovelies, is guidance from Spirit, brought to you by the Page of Cups. Again, thank you all for joining me on my reveal yesterday. I am pleased to say that 2 of the gift sets have already gone, so Metatron and Haniel are gone. So there is still Gabriel, Ariel and Uriel still there in the shop. So if you've not had a chance to have a look yet, go to the shop part on the page. Michael will be coming up later on this week, and so will Shamuel as well. They're in process. Just need to attune them, and then I can get them popped on the shop as well. So I hope you'll all catch me tomorrow at 9 o'clock for my Sunday morning guidance. I put my hands up. I was doing it. I realised how to. I put my hands up. You're hoping to buy some next week, Carol? Thank you. I was doing it. I've now realised how to balance. Yeah, sometimes it's really hard, isn't it, to balance and take notice, because we're rushing around sometimes and we forget. We forget. So catch you all tomorrow morning, live at 9 for my daily guidance live. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me. Have an absolutely wonderful Saturday. I'm going to try and get on with some of those high priority jobs at some point today. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.